Hi, my name is Sean Dawson, and I'm the host of the Raising Men podcast. One of the central themes of that work is a thesis that we are in a masculinity crisis today, that our society is either maligning or misrepresenting masculine virtues in such a way that those virtues are starting to disappear altogether. And the world desperately needs good men, especially when they're in short supply. One of the most important masculine virtues, I think, is moral clarity. It's really hard to know what is proper. And often, once you do know, it's even harder to actually do the right thing. You prefer to believe what is expedient. That's because it's easier, it's comforting, it's in line with the way that you believe the world works, or that you wish it or that you wish it worked. Maybe you even delude yourself into believing that the easy thing is the right thing. But doing the hard thing, is part of what masculinity is. We're the ones who've been entrusted with the power and the responsibility to see the world clearly and to do the difficult things when the time comes, when circumstances make it necessary to make a stand. I believe that we are facing one of those moments today. A few weeks ago, masked, anonymous federal agents shot Renee Good in her car almost immediately. High-ranking federal officials came out with what seemed to me to be a coordinated statements describing what happened and why it was necessary to kill the woman. Then we got to see the videos. And the videos bore almost no relation to the statements that our government made. A couple of weeks later, it happened again. This time with VA nurse Alex Preddy, a man who was such a Boy Scout, literally, that the worst thing that the entire federal government, with all their power, with all their investigative might, the worst thing they could find on him within a week after the shooting was that he once kicked a police car. Again, masked, anonymous federal agents killed somebody. Again, the people in charge flock to get their narrative out. And again, the story bears no resemblance to the evidence of our eyes and our ears. They're lying to us. They're lying to you. They're not spinning uncomfortable truths. They're not shading the truth. It's just a bald-faced lie. It's easily and immediately refutable. They're not doing this to convince people. They're doing it to demonstrate that they don't have to convince anybody. In essence, they're saying, what are you going to do about it, tough guy? Meanwhile, many of the most successful people in this country, people to whom the blessings of liberty have bestowed the greatest bounty, are lining up to enable the people responsible. On the same day that Alex Preddy was pepper sprayed, knocked down, disarmed, and then shot in the back of the head. Tim Cook, the head of Apple, one of the most largest and most successful companies in the world, attended the release of Melania, the most expensive documentary ever made. The reason it was the most expensive documentary ever made was mostly on account of the $40 million Amazon paid up front to buy the rights. My understanding is that the second place bid came in at $17 million. Now, unfortunately, this behavior is rational on the part of Tim Cook and Amazon boss Jeff Bezos. The administration has all the cards. They've demonstrated an ability and a willingness to punish people who don't play ball and to reward those who do. And there's nothing on the other side of the ledger. Not this quarter. If we want this to change, we need to fix that dynamic. And that's why I'm participating in this month's Resist and Unsubscribe movement, organized by Scott Galloway. You can see all the links in the notes below. It's time that we let the government and their enablers know that we have power too. That the only reason that they have power is because we've entrusted them with it. Because we trusted them to use it responsibly and to do the right thing. Search your soul. Does what the government say happened in Minnesota feel right to you? Not in this, well, I can get my mind around it way, or I can come up with a way to justify it. Does it feel right in your chest? It doesn't to me. And if it doesn't to you, I hope you'll spread the word and that you'll join me in resisting and unsubscribing. Thank you for listening.